Fix bad credit with this solid advice by howtogrowcredit.com.
While you watch this video, please consider subscribing. If you like this content, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and feel free to comment down below with any comments and questions. We would love to hear from you. Also, if you have a YouTube channel, let us know that you followed us and we'll follow you back. Let's grow together. When the video ends, make sure to check out our list of credit building links below. And you can get up to 2 free stocks with Webull. One valued between $2.50 through $250, and the second valued between $12 and $1,400. Then, take a look at the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com, both with new content added daily.
If your credit is bad, it can prevent you from doing many things, like taking out a loan or leasing an automobile. Credit rating will fall based on unpaid bills or paying fees too late. The advice in this video can help you get on track with repairing your less than desirable credit score. Financing a new home can be a challenge, especially if you have a history of bad credit. You should consider getting an FHA loan. They are backed by the government. You might be able to get an FHA loan even if you cannot afford closing costs or down payments. If you need a credit card to aid in fixing your credit but you cannot obtain one due to the state of your credit, sign up for a secured card. If you use it correctly, your credit rating will begin rising. When your credit is so bad that you can't get a regular credit card, a secured one will help you to repair your credit. When you open a secured credit card account, you place money on deposit to cover any charges you may make. This ensures in advance that you will have enough money to pay for your debt. If you utilize a credit card responsibly, it can aid in the repair of your credit rating. Any credit cards that have balances over 50% of your limit should be paid off until they are less than 50% of your limit. If you owe more than half of your credit limit on any credit card, this will harm your rating. Plan to pay down that card as soon as possible, or see about transferring some of that debt. You will be able to buy a mortgage if you have a high credit score. Making mortgage payments will also help your credit score. This is helpful in case you end up needing to borrow funds. To improve your credit rating, set up an installment account. With an installment account, there is a monthly minimum you need to keep, so only open an affordable account. You will improve your credit score by properly managing an installment account. You should always make an effort to pay your bills off on time and in full. Your credit score starts to improve immediately upon paying off some of your past due. If you do not want to pay too much, contact your creditors and tell them you will not pay on an astronomical interest rate. Creditors are skirting aspects of the law when they hit you with high interest rates. You did, however, sign a contract that agrees you will pay off all interests as well as the debt. You may wish to make a legal claim that the interest rate charged exceeded your state's statutory limits. Do not get mixed up in jail. There are scams all over the web that teach you how to establish an additional credit file. Do not attempt this, can get you into big trouble with the law. You could end up owing a great deal of money or even facing jail if you are not careful. When looking to improve your credit, avoid companies claiming that they can remove negative information if the debt is true. All information remains on your credit report for 7 years or more. However, information that is not correct can be removed. Even though the particular credit item may not accurate, any small mistake in the item, such as an inaccurate date or amount, may let you have the whole thing taken off your credit report. Before you agree on an agreement for settling your debt settlement, you should determine what effect this will have on your credit score. Some agreements cause less damage to your credit score than others, and each should be considered before arranging with a creditor. Creditors just want their money and aren't interested in how it will affect your score. Dispute every error you identify on your credit report so they are removed. You cannot live a life that is beyond your means. This will require a change in your thinking. If you're buying flashy items to boost your reputation, consider that a smart person who isn't being chased by collectors will have an even better reputation. Take a realistic look at your financial situation and determine how much you can spend. If a creditor agrees to give you a payment plan, you should first get the details of the plan in written form. After you have paid the debt off completely, send proof of this to the major credit agencies. If a creditor agrees to give you a payment plan, get that payment plan in writing. This provides you with documentation that an agreement is in place in case the company changes hands or the creditor tries to change the terms of the agreement. Finally, when it is paid in full, get documentation thereof to submit to credit agencies. Doing this will ensure that you keep a good credit score. Late payments are added to credit reports and will greatly decrease your chances of being eligible for a loan. Pay off your entire balance on your credit card to repair your credit. No matter what the balances are on your credit cards, pay down the highest interest rate cards first. Your debt will not grow as fast as before if you get rid of high interest rates first, and your creditors will see you are making efforts. Take the time to carefully go over your credit card statements. It is only your responsibility to be sure that everything is correct. Try to use credit cards only for purchases you can afford to pay off. Cash payments are preferable. When you do use a credit card, pay off the balance in full each month. Make sure the credit restoration agency you are working with is reputable. There are several shady operators in the credit score improvement business that you will want to avoid. Some people have gotten scammed by scams that were supposed to help their credit. When repairing your score, be cautious of law offices and lawyers that promise fixes for credit. Since a lot of people go through credit problems, predatory lawyers emerged that charge huge fees to repair their clients' credit in ways that are either illegal or useless. Get reviews on a lawyer before you go to them for help. The statement will only draw more attention to the bad aspects of the report. It can be terrible to deal with having multiple different debts that you are unable to pay. Try to make sure that you find a little bit of money in your budget for all the creditors you owe payments to. This will keep your account in good standing while you are paying down your debt. Opening additional lines of credit will negatively affect your credit score. As tempting as it can be, do not open a new credit card. Your credit score is going to drop immediately after opening that new line of credit. Debt collection agencies can be the most stressful part of dealing with bad credit. These letters may prevent collection agencies from making phone calls, but they don't erase liability for the debt itself. Work with collectors to create a realistic repayment plan. Although it will appear on credit reports, they will be paid. Be very careful about credit professionals who state that they can instantly fix your credit. Because so many people are having credit problems, attorneys and scam artists have come up with ways to charge a high price for repair schemes that can be illegal and useless. Investigate any lawyer before contacting them for credit assistance. Make sure to record any threats by debt collectors. This is an illegal form of intimidation and should be reported. As a consumer, you are protected by certain laws, and you need to be aware of them. A nasty credit situation would be having many different debts you can't afford to pay off multiple debts. Making the minimum payments will, even just minimum ones, avoid ending up with collection agencies. Reduce your total debt. Creditors look at your total debt concerning your income. Your debt-to-income ratio is part of the formula used to calculate your credit. The higher it is, the more you are viewed as a risk. Because the majority of individuals do not have the cash on hand to pay all of their debts, the key is to commit yourself to a payment schedule. Prepaid or secured credit cards can help you to break bad spending and repayment habits. This approach will show potential lenders that you are serious about taking responsibility for your financial future. The first thing you need to do when repairing your credit is to figure out how you are going to pay any outstanding debt. Any current debt you have will lower your credit score, so you need to work to get rid of it. Develop a realistic budget, and funnel as much money as you can toward paying your debt. When you don't have outstanding debt, your credit rating will rise. Make out a plan to pay off past due and collection agencies. Documentation of your interactions with credit bureaus can help to repair incorrect entries in your credit report. Note down and summarize every communication, whether it be by phone, post, or email, so that you have a complete record of your efforts. Have your dispute letter certified so you have proof of it both being mailed and being received. Talk to creditors to try using alternate payment plans directly if you cannot afford your monthly payments. When you are rebuilding your credit, you must pay your monthly bills on time. Pay the minimum requirement at worst, but try to send something in. Even one missed payment will hurt your credit. Creditors compare the proportion of your debt to your income. You will be looked at as a greater credit risk if your debt is too high in comparison with your income. You are not likely to be able to pay off the debt in full right away. Just get a plan and stay with it to pay off your debt over time. When attempting to fix your credit, you must pay the minimum payment on each credit card each month. Anytime a payment is late, it is reported to the credit bureaus, and this looks very bad on your report. If you make the minimum payment, you appear responsible. Look at your credit report to make sure that they are valid. There could be a mistake or error in error. If you can prove that a given discrepancy is invalid, you should submit a credit dispute to the institution that gave you a bad mark on your report. Instead of avoiding collectors, talk to them to see what kind of payment arrangements they can offer you in light of your financial situation. Tell the debt collector the amount that you can pay them, and when they can expect the payment. Don't forget that negotiating is always an option. Debt consolidation may be an effective way to better your bad credit. If you can, it will be easier for you to budget the payments into your financial schedule. It will also be easier to pay bills on time and to repair your credit rating. Look for missed payments or other unsettled debts on your credit report. Be certain there are no mistakes, then make right the wrong things you've done in your past. Pay the debt with the most interest first. Don't forget to stay current with the other debts as well. Improve your credit score by keeping balances low on any credit cards you have. By carrying a high balance, your credit score will suffer even if you make timely payments every month. Anyone who hopes to get a loan or may one day be involved with their children's college loans should pay attention to their credit score. The tips in this video can help you, even if you have a low score and massive debt.
Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to check out the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com, both with new content added daily. Also, check out our list of credit building links below. If you like free, you can get a free stock valued at $2.50 to $250 from Webull by signing up with our affiliate link in the description. Deposit $100 into your Webull account within 30 days to get a second free stock valued $12 to $1,400. If you are ready to get started building your credit, we recommend the Discover It card. Use our link in the description to get a $50 statement credit just by using your card in the first 3 months. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Not only does it help us make new content for you, but it also tells YouTube to share this content with others. How to grow credit. Steps to grow your credit score.